It is a C25. No mutators. No Hell Rush. Regular boring run with house rule. We have Hellhorned Prince with Plinks. Yeah, I posed Chroma with Malice, and she beats him. Lightning Sciences Yourself. Was that like Thomas Edison's memoirs? Here's the deep link if you're playing, or if you want to play it now, if you want to click on it, or just go to the challenges. Lightning Sciences Yourself. That's great. Let's go. Speed of the run does not count towards the score. Oh, not lightning, lighting? Lighting. That's nowhere near as fun. Alright, fine. Lighting Sciences Yourself. See, it's much more fun when you misread it. We have, like I said, Hellhorned Prince with Plinks. Also 2 Molting Imps. So there's lots of wave damage. Perils and an Impish Scholar. We have Double Bomb Daedalus. Arcus with a Sycophants of Seraph, I think that one is. Yep. And Cleanse Seraph. Interesting. It still counts. Lighting is just slower than lightning. There you go. Wow. You could go real shenanigans here, but Railhammer's a pretty good start. I mean, I hate Reaper. I'm so bad at it. And we're not getting kills either way. Like, how is he... Like... I think it's just going to have to be Rage and just fight for it. Railhammer Blessed Seed? Yeah, except we didn't get Wrathful. Wrathful wasn't going to get any kills anyway. Alright, so let's look at the map to help us choose a hero. We can get an Umbra banner with Merchant of Steel, which is a good start. That would be the standard C25 path start normally. Unless you got something really good. Which will then lead us to a Hellhorn banner and a Merchant of Magic. The second Umbra banner is here with the Vortex and a Hellvent. I don't know what you're Hellventing. You could be removing some Stuarts though. Herzl's Horde and some health, gold. Another Merchant of Steel is nice. Health, Caverns. All 3 helmets on the left side. Lots of cavern events and gold on the right side. Tough call. How are you supposed to win this, chat? How are we supposed to win? Alright, got a plan. Ten armor is very bad here. As much as we want the unit, like 10 armor is terrible. Well, that's reasonable. Come on. Give it to me. Ugh. Not too bad. Take a hidden passage here. Alright, Rage. We're taking the left path, and Lord help us. Okay, this could be rough, but we need units, so. Zero available. You're considering a rail builder? I'd take a rail beater. Please give me a rail beater. Heck yes. Oh, armor. I wonder if we want a Prismal Dust right at the end. It's worth a couple turns. If we can get a Permafrost on it. Yeah, give me that. Okay, one-sided run. We're on the left side. I don't have any monies. I want health, though. Oh, wow. Man, why does it have to be damage shield? We don't want the multi. We're wanting defense. It has to be damage shield. Why couldn't this be a better Seraph? Like this is... Railbeat is the best thing since sliced bread, except, you know, it's more soggy and moldy bread. We got chances here. Do we want to re-roll for 25 health? I do. Yeah, nice, okay. Man, we need plinks to do work, and that sucks. Like, how scary is that when you're like, plink do work? I don't want to start perils yet. Once I get the holdover one, that's when we started. Go away, Daedalus. I don't... Oh, actually, that's fine. Wow, that's a start. Good. Nice. Let's get there. You can still join in if you want to as well. It's lighting sciences yourself. Oh, man, I would probably... No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna rip Wahaha. No. Okay, this is looking... We're looking okay, people. Well, actually, playing it on champ is probably the better move there, because then they're guaranteed to be there. Whereas we lose this one, we might jump it. Smashed him. This is going to be very hard, though. The rage gain is so slow. We don't want to be dealing damage to ourselves either. It's seductive. I mean, it's a big rage hit, though. I think we can do it. Plus 0 as well. 0 cost card. Get out. Do we put a Gorgy Boy on the bottom floor just to take a couple of the hits of stuff? Like, is that a deal? Does Steve just sit down the bottom just to tank some hits from Seraph? It just doesn't, though, right? He might get some of the early ones, which don't really matter because that's when your rage is low anyway. Draw. Definitely draw. Alright, one-sided train run. We're going down this side then. George. Never George. Sorry, buddy. Brawler all the way. Let's go. What do we want to get rid of then? Probably torches, because we play out the Stuarts. Oh, that was so bad though. And I think what we actually want to dupe is the killer boss card, a killer unit card. Like, we want as little trouble along the way as possible and as much armor as we can get, which means stuff not hitting us. Good name for Crucible Warden and Crucible Collector would be Chris, but which one is the real Chris? Huh. I mean, you could have different spellings. Chris and Christopher? I don't know. I want the gold so bad. But... Hey, Tiny Chris Topher. No. Come on, Rage. Come on, Rage. It's not quite what we're after here. But all's well that ends okay. Make that 0. Okay, we hope for peace, so we have 2 insticle cards. Left side, because left-sided run. Do we double stack -1 that? Do we double stack armor? We can't. We could double stack that. No, I think we go damage. Like, I think, or do we go for a holdover? Alright. Come on, Rage. Come on, Rage. Come on. Oh no! Why is it going to be you? Why didn't I check? Almost got him. We take the 11. If I bring him forward, do we? If I pull one of these guys, if I pull that guy forward, do we still? There we go. No. Hang on. Pull that guy forward. We go hit 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. No. We did it, chat. No. No, and no. One-sided run goes this way. Oh, not good trinkets. Oh boy. It's still not good. Incant? Rally. Okay, Rally's not too bad because we only play units on the top floor on turn 1. As long as it's... Okay, so the problem is him being dazed for an extra turn means he doesn't get armor. Him being dazed for 2 turns is fine. For 3 turns, not fine. That's fine. Incant. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, no! Should have done numbers, Panz. Should have done numbers. Poor little imp. He didn't stand a chance. 2 plus 2 equals 5. Wait. Can I have my killer unit card, please, game? Please, game. Thank you, game. It doesn't matter which one I kill. Oh, 1 damage shield. Yeah. What you got, Archus? You ain't got D. Wow, we're not even gonna hit. Unfortunately, though, not a good measure against Seraph because Seraph hits 3 times for almost the same amount. Totally agree. What are we doing? Like 140 a pop by the end? Times 5 is 700 damage a turn. We need to last 6 turns. If Seraph's full, which won't be, so I'm thinking we need 4 to 5 turns. At 5 turns, we need 15 damage shield. Minus 3 damage shield for every 30 armor. Okay. I think we're there. It's going to be very close. I'm going to take a reinforce. Do we take draw? Energy. Draw. Gain 3 energy, alright. Left, one-sided, Ra. Links. Energy is worthless? No, not exactly. It can give us something in the early stage, but I don't think it's going to, right? So we can treat it as worthless, but there is that sort of, you know, turn 1-2 situation. That more so comes in. You notice it more when you've taken a second draw because you have more cards. You're like, wow, that extra energy would be fine, but it probably wouldn't because you don't have one less card to play. Capacity was a potential just to chump block some damage shield, but I doubt it. Yeah, it definitely means a lot more if you have 2 cost units. Totally agree. So the downside of the double armor is that if we're not playing it early, it's a dead weight. And the problem with dead weights is we've got other cards we want to play. Whereas like Petrified Skull can keep us alive, but has less uses later as well. Another Perils, it's a maybe. The Fortify itself is reasonable, but Mother Prismal Dust has a chance. Less against Seraph because we'd have to hold it, so it becomes a dead weight. I actually think it's the Petrified Skull, and possibly even that version. That doesn't pierce. That just straight up kill. Plink doesn't do stuff. Are we going to use the gold effectively? We've got 2 removals and a dupe, and Merchant of Steel that's not getting used. So it's only relics. But I think we can do it. Spell Shield's the least of an issue, I think. No chumpy, that's fine. I could lift the Steelworker and start gaining armor straight away. Either way, that's happening there. Um, we'll probably take 1 damage to do it. That might be okay though. I need to do that. Reasonable. Very good. I probably could have held that. Oh my god. Oh, what sort of damage output do we have? Measure this up. Uh, 50, 25, 5, 750. Alright, we're there. For Sarah, provided things go that well. Keep in mind, they went pretty well. I would be surprised if they went that well. In the actual fight. No, that's fine. Yeah, he's got cleanse, true. We do have extra turns though. To get there. We're not going to be... I mean, we'll get some slays, but that's not where it's at. Okay, we could ascend some as well. We've got a thing, so that does stuff. That might do stuff, and we'll have energy. Probably purge some cards. Let's see what purging here. Let's get rid of Stewie yourself. Again. Service is not required, Stu. Could even be the plink. I think it might be the plink, right? We just don't want to be drawing stuff that's not helping us win. Oh, I was thinking, no, this is the dupe, not a remove. So we're gonna get up to a decent armor, any rage. So it might actually be just have the other double armor as a dead weight, right? Yeah, I was thinking about the double holdover perils, because you don't have to hold over the second one. You can just sort of at some stage let it go, but... And then right at the end start really hammering it. The other option is a second steel worker. And I think that's the answer. Yeah, ascend overstack first floor, and it doesn't matter if we do that late because we've got March of Shields as well. However, this can happen. There's almost no point playing the perils though, because we're not going to gain any rage from it. Like it's so little, so it's pretty much only downside, except for Dark Deal though, because that's high rage. Sorry, I was only looking at the perils. We could just Dark Deal and not worry about that perils. It just comes down to where, and if we want the extra energy for Prismal Dust or not. I wouldn't take the risk. We don't need to. Like, the gain is just so little. Now we start using it. Boo. Go mid. I reckon we can hold these. I reckon they're okay dead cards to have. Yeah, Crow, this is a one-sided run as well. Drawing into dead weight. I think that's enough now. I want to get rid of that. We did a chat. Woo! Fun run. Good one-sided challenge. Okay, so that was the plan from before we picked the champion. We'd seen the cards. We knew we had a choice between Brawler and I can't remember what the other one was, if it was Reaper or... I think it was Reaper, actually. And based on the one-sided nature of it, it was use our perils that we have, hit the Merchants of Magic up, and hope for a holdover. Or a double stack and a -1. You know. And just rage out. And when I heard that there was a steel guy getting offered soon, I was overjoyed. Because armor was a really good option there. Especially with Railhammer. And they are bad cards, right? I mean, Perils isn't bad, but you're locked into a situation where now you need to be gaining energy because the accumulating Ember Drain's tough. So if you're taking one Perils on the chance of maybe getting a holdover, you know, sure, it can do some things, but the Rage is fairly light for what you get out of it. You do get a lot of energy this turn, though. 3 energy is pretty good. But when you're starting with 2 Perils, we've already got 2. You know, we got offered a third and we took it, and then we got the holdover. That made it pretty simple. And what's his face? Steelworker is a bad card, but whenever we've taken Steelworker and won with it, it's because we're looking at something that is just going to sit there and accumulate armor, because we know it's not going to get hit. So when you have like Light's Gift, or you're pretty sure you can chump, or you've got, what do we have in there? The Prism Dust or Prismal Dust, so hits weren't taking the armor down. And Railhammer, so he's gaining 9 armor a turn. It's pretty decent. You know, and then you go into a Relentless fight with a chunk of armor. We put some health on him, so that was even better. It's alright. It does alright. So that was lighting, not lightning. Lighting, sciences, yourself. If you want to try and chat, I went down the left side. You could probably go. You could try going down the right side if you want a different option, or you could play it with a different strategy, or you could just play it, go the same strategy just to practice. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, that was fun. We have another. You can use your channel points too to put towards another one-sided run. It's already underway. It's like 1/5 of the way there. Man, I'm going to be doing one. We've been doing consistently one a week. It's pretty fun.